Hey y'all, what is up? Happy Tuesday. Happy new moon in Libra Tuesday. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a wonderful Mars day because it is a day ruled by Mars and it's a new moon and it's in Libra. Oh my God, are we doing the whole I don't have the spoons to deal with this, so here's the truth and here's the hard line according to life? Yes, we are. We are doing that today, and I wanted to just jump in and give a little Juju short from La Casa de Juju from your favorite Papatillo, not Tapatio, but just as spicy. No relation to Tapatio. I don't want to get no. I ain't getting sued in Mississippi, y'all. It ain't happening. But all due respect, good hot sauce. But I'm a Louisiana hot sauce boy. But enough of that. You came to get some tea, and I wanted to share some with you today. Of course, like I said, the new moon. What are we gonna do today, y'all? Give yourself a do your usual spiritual bath, whether it be the white bath or a sea salt bath or a bath that brings two things coming at once. We like to call a two-way bath in juju and conjure and everything. At the one side, it's taking negativity away, but at the other side, it's bringing energy, good energy to you. And herbs like that are like peppermint, lemongrass, sage, hyssop, rue, things like that bring blessings but also purge negative energies. Do a bath like that. If you'd like to get more information on how to prepare one of those baths or what to do and how to do, feel free to reach out or book a session with me. I do mentoring, I do divination sessions, and it is all by getting with me and talking. Or you can use, if you're on Facebook, use the link in the Facebook on the Facebook page, Casa de Juju, where you can set up everything, or I'll leave a link in the comments below where you can get with me and just get with me and we'll talk about divinations, mentorships, or just a cafe con papa where we sit and talk and like troubleshoot stuff. Let me know what's up and how I can help you. But yes, getting back to two-way baths are amazing, and it's especially good during new moons like this where we're balancing things out and looking at both sides of the spectrum and trying to make the best route. They also work well to open roads. So this is that kind of thing. And if you can't get access to that, a simple sea salt, baking soda, and apple cider vinegar. And if you don't have sea salt, you can use Epsom salt too, and maybe a little peppermint tea or peppermint essential. Put it in your bath and get in there and really allow the energy of cleansing to come in. And then when you come out, rinse yourself off a little bit because ain't nobody want to be ashy. And anoint yourself with a protection, blessing, or elevation-y kind of oil. We also make products. Did I mention that? So if you want an oil for anointing, bath crystals to use in your bath, or lotions, powders, what have you, apothecaria, and other little things we create, get with me again. La Casa de Juju's here to help you. But I want you to get into that, and I want you to look at things and understand that some things gotta be let go so that you make room for the good things that are coming. Because good things are on the horizon. Positive energy is on the horizon, and things that allow us to move forward, but we got to be ready for it. And sometimes the best way to be ready is to do that inner work that you've been avoiding and simply do it. Not worry about how it's going to get done or what's the perfect precision, perfection. Do the work. Sometimes you got to run before you walk. If you've ever seen Iron Man, you know where that's from. You know what scene that's from. It is that. It is challenging yourself to do the work and figure it out as you go. Because sometimes that parachute ain't going to jettison unless you jump. But, again, it is calculated risks and educated moves. And as such, I wanted to say that, get it out, and get that energy out to you, and wish you all a wonderful new moon. Tonight, I am also teaching a class on how non-initiates may venerate the Orisha, venerate the Santos, and work with them in a spiritual manner. So if you want to be interested in that, check again on the previous post or in below where I will give you the necessary information to sign up for tonight's class. It's 7 Central, 8 Eastern. So there's that. Sorry, had a moment. It's about to storm out here, y'all. It's all gray and cloudy, but it's still a wonderful time to work your energy and work with it. Because sometimes storms break things that need to be broken. And let's talk about that. Are you holding on to things for no reason other than it's tradition or you're used to it or you're in a rut? Now's the time to let that storm come through and clean all that out. Speaking of cleaning, I did say get with me on classes because also I teach mini classes, which is what mentorships are. Tonight's class is going to be a big class where everybody comes in, we'll talk, we'll discuss, and we'll show different things. But mentorships, they're mini classes where I show you how to do things, help you with doing things, or help get your game up when it comes to spirituality, your magic, and your own conjure work. But I also like using things in my practice. These are things that I have access to, and so we should incorporate them if you can. And not only that, they're great things to have. I advertised earlier on the Facebook page that I had for available for sale these gorgeous little whisks, besoms, brooms. I decided to get into them and work with them because I find they work well for certain spiritual rituals that I'm doing or certain things that I'm doing, especially when it comes to whisking things away. Because a lot of people see a broom as like, oh, it's to brush stuff off of you. Especially when it's brooms like this. We saw this, got getting crafty, and you know what happens. And it is aventurine and fluorite. These are two stones that are good for cleansing, but also bringing prosperity, bringing abundance, and also clarity of thoughts that you know what you're doing with your money. So why would I use it other than just that? Because when you use a whisk, it allows for energy to be flicked from you or something to be swept towards you. So enhancing that energy are these crystals on it, so that when you're holding it, whether you're whisking the problems and the thought processes and the things that are impeding your financial growth as well as your happiness, you're sweeping it away from head to toe downward, and these crystals are helping you energize your own energy to get that energy, to get that sweeping energy going, to get that cleansing energy going. But you can also use them. Now, left is sort of like to get things away from you. It's like, nah, I don't want this. So that's why I sweep with the left and downward and counterclockwise. These are all things that are banishing. But if I wanted to bring smarter money goals or things that have to do with money, I'd take my right hand and I sweep that money, and I think I'm at my money altar. I'm sweeping money to me. I'm sweeping money to it. Or if I'm doing it again, I'm sweeping negative energy from my altar or from myself. You get the idea. You get the gist. This empowers your whisking things, and you can also use it as a asperger. What's an asperger? Something to sprinkle water around with. So you have your like spiritual water that you have with perfumes, and like Mr. Money oil and Mr. Money cologne or attraction or La Magnétique, and all of this is in water, and you sprinkle your home. You do this and you're using the crystals that are in your hand, your dominant hand that commands, and you're commanding money to come and bless you, or prosperity and abundance to bless you, under warmth of your heart to bless you. See, the same thing can be done with the amethyst and quartz. Now, this is amethyst on amethyst and quartz, two very powerful, and they just sort of like feel good in your hand when you're holding them like this. It is like a handle. They are very powerful for spiritual cleansing, spiritual alignment. The crystal is a master healer, so we can use it for healings. You can also use it like a pen to direct your healing energy where it needs to be, or let that energy lead you to where the healing has to come, and then you can sweep that negative energy away. This is not, and I'm going to say this quickly, this is not an alternative to medicine or going to see a doctor. Disclaimer completely. Go see a doctor, go take your meds. But this will help in the spiritual aspects of it, much like when we waft incense too, because we can also waft incense with this to heal a patient, to open their roads, to cleanse away negativity, and to heal holes in the auric field, because sometimes you have holes in your aura. Yes, so that's why I wanted to let you know, because I said putting pictures up is good, but there's no question about what's going on. There's no like explanation. I know it looks like I'm about to start playing the drums, but here to answer those questions is they are fabulous spiritual tools to have on your altar, specific altars, or to even put in your bag, in your car, in your purse, what have you. When you go to see that one aunt and you know you got to see her, but she's hella negative and she's all like, there you go, get some Florida water, give yourself a quick cleansing. Aisha Candisha, que si, sana, colita de rana, get rid of your stuff, la chupacabra pa fuera, do your thing. Or if you're feeling that spiritual energy, you can feel it and then waft that incense that you're using, that smudge, to you to lift you up and bring that sweeping change that you need. Use the words, use the energy, use the tools together in tandem with your own magic and whatever you've learned to have the best thing. Now, yes, these are $35 plus shipping each. But I'm also going to be making others. These are the straw brooms. I'm going to be making a couple that are going to be cinnamon based. So, haha, fabulous cinnamon that burns away negativity and also brings good luck. Get involved, get into that, and let me know if you are down with that. So I am I'm almost at the 10-minute mark. You've been here for 10 minutes? Yo, go do something. Go enjoy your life. I just wanted to check in, bring out my head, and say thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for all your love. If you have any questions, please float a note, because that's all she wrote. Wishing you all the best. Have a wonderful new moon. May the new moon bring us blessings, prosperity, abundance, clear eyes, clear thought, and forward movement. And I'm wishing you all the best. And that's it for now. Love, peace, and juju, y'all. Later.